KJ4SDJ will be cleared QRD.
Good deal. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate your help on this. I understand y'all had a pretty good night last night, so that's good. Keep them coming. Thank you, sir. You take care, Steve. We'll talk to you later on. KJ4UC out.
KZ4 FOX Mobile, looking for a radio check, please.
Radio check. You had a little bit of R2D2, but I think you were fairly solid into the machine, KJ4UC.
All right, appreciate that there, sir. Yeah, I'm mobile right now in Atlanta using a hotspot and want to keep up with the nets going on this channel. So appreciate the information. KZ4 FOX Mobile.
Fine business, Mark. You drive safely. I bet traffic's light today, but drive safely, my friend, and we'll talk to you later on. KJ4UC out.
Oh, yes, sir, it is. Anyway, 7-3 to you. KZ4 FOX Mobile and clear.
KJ4UC, KM4ZHD.
Evening, Jonathan. How are you doing tonight, KJ4UC?
I'm doing good. As you can see, I just got D-Star set up. Michael from WD4AOG got it set up for me.
No deal, Jonathan. You're coming along there. You're getting online with CW and getting online at HF, getting online with D-Star. And you're coming along there, my friend.
Well, when I give me a computer with Windows 7, I can pick up with WinLink.
There you go. That'll be the next step. You're going to be alternate net control on the 8 o'clock Cherokee ARES net tonight. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I think I'm going to be on the net starting at 7. D-Star net.
All right. I'm making preparations for that now, so that sounds good. I'll listen for you to check in then. Good to talk to you, Jonathan. Your radio sounded pretty good, so I know you're happy with that. So, 73, my friend. I'll talk to you in a little while. KJ4UC out.
KJ4UC, KJ4ZHD, 73.
problems at all. Thanks about it. Last night I could hear the repeater fine, but I couldn't get into it. So definitely appreciate the contact. For BYT standing by for now.
Kilo 4 Delta November Bravo standing by for ARES net.
DV access point dongle. KJ4UC, K4SJR. Go ahead, Frank, KJ4UC. Oh, sir, just testing the radio. Thank you. I'll be standing by for net, K4SJR. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for being there. Sounding good. KJ4UC.
Don, I might as well check mine too. KF4RX. How you doing this evening?
Hey, Jim. You're sounding good too, man. You're loud.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you, and I'll stand by for the net. Hope you're well.
Doing well, my friend. Hope y'all are. We'll talk to you in a minute. KJ4UC. K4UC, W4AYK. Sounding good there, Dr. Gene. KJ4UC, how you doing tonight? Well, the family's well, services are normal, and I'll go on to the other net. I'll listen here a little while and get on to the other net. Okay, got you checked in, my friend. You take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you. Thanks for checking in, KJ4UC. CQ, calling Georgia ARES Special Welfare Net. This is KJ4UC. My name is Don, and I'm your net control operator for tonight. My backup net control operator is K4SJR, Frank. Frank, you with us tonight?
The time is 7 p.m.
It's K4SAR. My name's Frank. I'm located in Pickens County. Utility's good. Family's good. Thank you, Don.
Good deal. Thank you, Frank. Trying to give a little break in case there's any emergency traffic. So thank you, sir. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you backing me up. For the duration of the Corona Health event, this net will meet nightly on D-Star Reflector 30 Bravo at 1900 hours or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time. This net is meeting to receive situation reports within the state of Georgia only and to provide a common meeting point. If you are able, we would like you to also check into the HF net at this same time on 3971 megahertz. Lower sideband, that's 3.971 megahertz lower sideband. The secondary frequency for the HF net is 3.923 megahertz, 3.923 megahertz, both lower sideband. This is a closed or directed net. All contacts and traffic must go through net control for the duration of the net. Although this is not a traffic net, any emergency traffic will be handled with top priority during this event. If anyone has emergency traffic at any time during the net, please alert net control immediately by calling break break followed by your call sign. Is there any emergency traffic at this time? Please come now. Nothing heard. We'll make a couple of announcements here. We will not be giving particular details of the event on this net. Anything that we could give may be out of date and may be superseded by newer information or different instructions. So we will refrain from giving any specific information about the event on this net. However, the CDC site and the Department of Public Health site both maintain a good website and keep information on that. So you can go to the CDC site by going to cdc.gov. That's charliedeltacharlie.gov, charliedeltacharlie.gov, or by going to the Department of Public Health website by going to dph.georgia.gov. That's Delta Papa Hotel .Georgia spelled out .gov, and get up to the minute information on that website. Frank, do you have any announcements for us tonight?
Negative, Don. It's K4SAR.
Are there any other announcements?
WV4QDX.
WB4QDX. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Don. Just want to remind everyone that if you have information to report during the day, there is someone monitoring Reflector 30 Bravo here as WX4GMA, and you can provide that report by voice here. And remember, what we are looking for primarily is the status of utilities, and please only report the exceptions. So if you have an outage of power, water, cellular, telephone, landline telephone in your area, please provide the following information to WX4GMA, and that would be the type of outage, the provider of that service, like Georgia Power or Verizon if it's cellular, and then the location of that. We don't want to know the status if everything's operating for those reports, but please feel free to report the exceptions. Also, they can be submitted on an ICS 213 by DRATS at GAUXCOM, GAAUXCOMM.ratflector.com, or on WinLink to WX4GMA at winlink.org. Thanks, Don, and great having the net each night. WB4QDX.
Thank you for that announcement, John. We appreciate it. Appreciate what y'all are doing down there for us. Any other announcements, please come now. All right, we ask that you check in with your call sign only, no quick key. My eyes are not that fast, so just go ahead and check in the old-fashioned way by dropping your call sign only, and I will get to you. When Net Control acknowledges you, you'll be asked 3 related questions, and we've added a 4th one tonight. We're gathering data within the state of Georgia only of conditions at your immediate location. The questions will be as follows. What is your call, your name, and your county? Are you personally experiencing any problems with your utilities, such as power, internet, or phones? Is there anyone in your immediate family currently experiencing signs of sickness, such as cold, cough, or shortness of breath? And the additional detail we want tonight is anyone in your home, not your neighbors, but anyone in your home self-quarantining because they feel like they're afraid they're going to catch something, or they are feeling like they're catching something. They may not be experiencing signs of shortness of breath or cold, but just don't feel quite right. Is anyone in your home self-quarantining in your home?
K4CXS.
K4CXS, I think it was. Go ahead, sir.
Roger, this is Kilo 4 Charlie X-Ray Sierra. My name is Mark, and reporting out for Spalding Regional Hospital in Spalding County. All systems are green.
Okay, Mark, we appreciate that. We'll get you in the log, and we'll get to the other check-ins in just a minute. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you being down at Spalding Hospital for us. When you give your report, please be brief with your response and be certain to reply only with information about you and your family situation. We do not need information regarding your neighbor or information unrelated to these 3 key data points. We will begin now with section and district officers only. Any section or district officers, please come now.
This is AB4NX.
This is Whiskey 4 Papa X-Ray.
This is WD4AOG.
This is KI4ASK.
The 4DN.
K4SJR.
All right, we'll pause right there. AB4NX, good evening to you, Larry. Hope you're doing well over there. Can you go ahead with your information about utilities and health, please?
Okay, this is Larry, AB4NX, located in Stone Mountain, Gwinnett County. Utilities are all good. There is no illness in the family, no symptoms.
Okay, is anyone self-quarantining?
No self-quarantining. I'm staying out of the traffic only because I don't want to get sick, but that's it.
Good deal. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you checking in tonight. Appreciate all you do for us. W4PX, go ahead with your information, please.
Good evening, it's Jerry, Forsyth County. All the utilities are okay. There's no illness in the family. Nobody's self-quarantining.
All right, Jerry. Thank you for checking in from Forsyth County tonight. We appreciate it. Thanks for all you do. WD4AOG, please come now with your information.
This is WD4AOG, Michael, Pickens County. Utilities good, family's good, no self-quarantine.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you checking in. KI4ASK, how about your information, please?
Good evening, Don. This is Joe, KI4ASK, Assistant Section Manager, Fayette County. Utilities fine, family is healthy, nobody in quarantine.
That is good to hear, Joe. We appreciate you checking in. Glad everything is okay there in Fayette County. AF4DN, good evening, Brother Felton. How's things going up there?
Okay, good evening, Brother Don, AF4DN, DEC Northwest, Gordon County. Everything is green here, no problems and no self-quarantine.
Thank you, sir. We do appreciate what you do for us and appreciate you checking in. So thank you a lot, Felton. Any other section or district officers, please come now. JB1WEI. All right, KB1WEI, come with your information now, please.
Thank you, Don. Name is Pat, Western Chatham County, DEC National Weather Service, Charleston. Utilities are all fine. Family is healthy, thank goodness, and no self-quarantine at this moment. Back to Net, and thank you.
That is the best report we can give. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate what you do for us. Appreciate you checking in tonight. We had several quick keys, and I can't do those. I can't see fast enough to be able to do that. So if you would, just give me your call sign. Any other section or district officers, please come now.
Net, this is NE4T, Warren, Jackson County, ARES, Matt, Northeast District.
I got Net, this is, and that's all.
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
November Echo 4 Tango, Warren in Hall County, K4SJR.
All right, I appreciate it. He may be having trouble getting into the repeater tonight. Warren, I appreciate you checking in. Come on with your information, please.
everything here is very quiet, 51 degrees and cloudy, and that's about it. Nothing heard otherwise.
All right, Warren, we appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in with us tonight. We'll now move on to anyone staffing an EOC or a shelter. Any EOC or shelter stations, please come now. Nothing heard. We'll now move on to other reporting stations. For the sake of order, we will be taking calls based on your suffix or the first letter following your call zone. For most of us, that will be a 4. Please give that, no quick keys, just give me your call sign, please. Anyone with a suffix beginning with A through F, please come now. This is KJ4UC with the Georgia ARES Welfare Net.
W4 BYT.
All right, W4BYT. Go ahead, Richard. We appreciate you checking in. How are things over in Cobb?
Everything is fine. All utilities are up. The family's healthy, and no one in self-quarantine. Back to that.
Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you being here and appreciate your work with ARES. Anyone else with a suffix beginning with Alpha through Foxtrot, please come now.
Kilo Mike 4, Delta Romeo, Romeo.
Whiskey 4, Delta Uniform India. Whiskey 4, Delta Uniform India.
KN4 ENW.
All right, we'll pause right there to acknowledge these stations. KM4, Delta Romeo, Romeo, please come now with your information.
Hey, name is Tyler. Kilo Mike 4, Delta Romeo, Romeo. Name is Tyler. I'm the EC from Meriwether County. Normal utilities. No symptoms in the family, and no self-quarantine. Cheers, sir.
All right, Tyler, appreciate you checking in from Meriwether County. Take care of your family down there. We appreciate you being there. Whiskey 4, Delta Uniform India, please come now with your information.
Roger, my name is Paul. Whiskey 4, Delta Uniform India, White County. All is well with the utilities and my family, thank God. Back to net control.
Good deal, Paul. Thank you. Appreciate you checking in with us and glad everything's okay. N4, Bravo, Foxtrot, Romeo, please come now with your information. Good deal, Jim. Thank you for checking in from DeKalb, and we appreciate you. Glad everybody is doing well there. Thank you, sir. Kilo November 4, Echo November Whiskey. Please come now with your information.
This is Steve. Kilo November 4, Echo November Whiskey. Pickens County, all utilities are functioning. All household members are in good health and no self-quarantine. Back to net control.
This is Kilo November 4, Kilo Bravo Lima, KN4 KBL, Carter, Murray County. Everybody's healthy. Schools are closed till the 27th. And that's about it. Everybody's okay in the family, healthy, no quarantine. KN4KBL.
All right, I believe it was KN4 Kilo Bravo Lima. Please come now.
This is Kilo November 4, Kilo Bravo Lima, KN4KBL, Carter, Murray County. Family is healthy, no self-quarantine. Schools are closed till March the 27th until further notice. KN4KBL.
All right, thank you, Carter. We do appreciate it. I'm glad everything is okay there in Murray County. Appreciate you checking in. We need this information to keep an eye. Everything's fine now, seems to be, but we want it to stay that way too, and we want to get a heads up for the people in charge as soon as if things were to begin to go south. So, Carter, thank you for checking in tonight. One last call. Anybody with an Alpha through Foxtrot suffix?
K4BR, Bravo Romeo.
Kilo 4, Kilo Alpha Hotel.
KJ4, DFP.
All right. Kilo 4, Bravo Romeo. Please come now with your information.
Thank you very much. The name here is John, John, located in Burke County, which is Waynesboro. I'm the EC of Richmond, EC of Burke County, and the DEC of East Central County, which is the 12 counties around this area. We're doing well on health. Debbie, N4APZ, that's Alpha Papa Zulu, with an N4 out front. We're self-isolating and trying to stay out of this mess. So anyway, we're doing well with electricity and all that kind of stuff. So plumbing's great. Everything's wonderful here. Hope everybody's being safe and be smart. This is K4VR. Back to net.
On business. Thank you, John. Appreciate you checking in with us tonight, and we'll relay that was Debbie, November 4, Alpha Papa Delta. Is that correct?
Nope, Debbie, always pulling zippers. N4APZ on the end.
All right. We got it down there, N4APZ. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in. Y'all take care down in Burke County. K4KAN, Kilo 4, Kilo Alpha November. Please come now.
Yeah, good evening. The call sign is Kilo 4, Kilo Alpha Hotel. The name is Gary. I'm located in Brunswick, Georgia, Glenn County. All utilities are good. No sickness in the family. No quarantine. Back to net control.
Got your call sign right. Kilo 4, Kilo Alpha Hotel. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you checking in from Glenn. Glad everything is well down there. Thanks for being there for us. Kilo Juliet 4, Delta Foxtrot Papa. Please come now with your information.
Yes. Good evening. My name is Keith. I'm in Crawford County, Roberta, Georgia. Utilities are up. Schools are closed and churches are closed. But there's no sickness and everyone is healthy. No quarantines. Back to net control.
All right, fine business. Thank you, Keith. We appreciate you checking in tonight. Appreciate you being there for us. We'll go on to the next round there. Anyone with a suffix beginning with Golf to Lima as a suffix, please come now.
Kilo Echo 4, Juliet Lima, Lima.
Whiskey 1, Juliet Kilo Uniform.
4, India Oscar Alpha.
Kilo, November 4, November Delta Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Juliet Bravo, Quebec.
Kilo Japan 4, Kilowatt and Kilowatt Bravo. short time.
This is Kilo Echo 4 Golf Charlie.
This is K9HRO.
KJ4KKB, come now with your information.
All systems are go. Power, water, everything's good. Thanks, Don. KJ4KKB.
All right, and the name and the county, please.
The name is Edwin, located in Paulding County.
Edwin, why didn't I know that? I appreciate you checking in, Edwin. Appreciate you being there for us. Appreciate all you do. So thank you, Edwin. Thanks for checking in from Paulding County. You have permission to secure, sir. Kilo Echo 4, Juliet Lima Lima. Please come now with your information.
Kilo Echo 4, Juliet Lima Lima. The name is Bob. I'm in Jackson County. All utilities are fine. Health in the household is good, and no one is self-quarantined. Back to net.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you being there. You take care of everybody over there, and we appreciate all you do for us. Kilo Mike 4, India Oscar Alpha. Please come now.
This is Ed, Gordon County. Everything's fine with utilities. Nobody is self-quarantined. No illness, and utilities are fine.
Thank you, Ed. I do appreciate it, my friend. You take care there in Gordon. Kilo November 4, November Delta Victor. Please come now.
For Liberty Vegas, Edith, Hall County. Utilities here are good. Health here is good. I work in Roswell. Business partner and I are not going out to lunch. Our internet and phone are down, but that's AT&T. So, but all is well in Hall County. Thank you for running the net.
All right. Thank you. Just appreciate you being there for us and appreciate you checking in tonight. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Juliet Bravo, Quebec. Please come now.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Juliet Bravo, Quebec. Lester in Chatham County. Utilities are good, and I'm fine. No self-quarantine or anything. Thank you.
All right. We appreciate you checking in from Chatham County. Glad everything's going well there. Thank you for being there. K9HRO, go ahead, Bill, with your information.
This is K9HRO, Bill, Gilmer County. All utilities are good. We have no signs of sickness, but we are doing probably a 90% self-quarantine just for safety's sake.
All right, Bill, appreciate you being there, and that's a smart thing to do. My wife and I are doing about the same thing, so just going out for necessity. So thank you, Bill. Appreciate you being there from Gilmer County. Anyone else? Suffix Golf through Lima, please come now.
Kilo Echo 4 Golf Charlie.
Kilo X-Ray 4 Hotel Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 4 November Mike Oscar.
Kilo 4 Tango Lima Golf.
All right, we'll pause right there. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Charlie. Go ahead, please.
Okay, good evening. This is, Kilo Echo 4 Golf Charlie. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, AEC, Gilmer County. All of the utilities here are working properly. No quarantine. Everyone's healthy. And I guess that's it. KU4G.
Well, that's enough, Paul. Doesn't get any better than that. Appreciate you being there, my friend. Glad things are going well for you in Gilmer. So thank you a whole lot. Kilo X-Ray 4 Hotel Alpha, please come now.
This is Kilo X-Ray 4 Hotel Alpha. The name is James, Gwinnett County. Utilities are good. Family is good. Not self-quarantined. Back to net.
Good reports all around. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Kilo Foxtrot 4 Tango Lima Golf. Please come now with your information.
That's Kilo 4 Tango Lima Golf. In Monroe County, it's Bob. All utilities are operational. Monroe County schools are closed for 2 weeks. Forsyth Springfield Festival has been canceled, and we were restricting travel to absolutely necessary.
That's a good idea. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you checking in. K4 TLG, appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you being there. Appreciate all you do for ARES Connect. I know it's a lot of work, and I know it's a labor of love, so we appreciate you taking care of that for us. There was another station in there, and I missed the prefix. It was the 4 November Mike Delta. What was the prefix? And come with your information, please. KJ4, you say.
This is Kilo 4 Delta November Bravo. Don, Burke County, Planters Electric is up. Negative illness, negative self-quarantine. Over.
Okay. I really did mess that one up, didn't I? Kilo 4, Delta November Bravo. Thank you, Don. We appreciate you checking in from Burke County. Glad everything is well down there. One last call. Anyone with a suffix G through L, please come now.
Norway Queen 3, Italy.
Okay, NQ3I, please go ahead with your information.
Roger. NQ3I, the name here is Chuck. I'm EC for Spalding County. All systems are green at this house. No power. We have power. No problems with power. We're practicing just limited distance, what we have to do to get in and out of the house. And the only difference in this county from the other day when we reported is that the restaurants are all going to using drive-through only in this town, with the exception of just a couple that are mom-and-pop type operation restaurants. But the rest of them are drive-through only. That's the only change in Q3I. Back to you.
Good deal. Thank you, Chuck. We appreciate it. Appreciate you giving a report on Spalding County. K4HYJ, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Hank.
Sorry I'm late, Don. Long day at work, making lots of changes because of the making plans for the virus here. No changes yet. There will be some changes coming later on this week. I'll report on those when they happen with utility info. K4HYJ.
All right. Thank you, Hank. Appreciate you taking time to check in. I'm sure it was a long day up there, and you still had time to drop by here and check into the net. So we appreciate it. Appreciate the information. Take care up there, and we'll talk to you later on. All right. We'll move on to anyone with a suffix beginning with Mike through Romeo. Mike through Romeo, please come now. KJ4UC.
AF4RX.
KM4RKT.
KJ4QID.
All right, we'll pause right there. KF4RX. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you checking in. Go ahead with your information, please.
Jim in Clark County, Athens, Georgia. All the utilities are good and my health is good.
All right, Jim, appreciate you checking in, and glad everything is well there in Clark County. That's what it's all about. You stay healthy, my friend. Wash those hands. Thanks for checking in, Jim. Kilo November 4, Romeo Kilo Tango. Please come now.
Recheck them with call sign Kilo Mike 4, Romeo Kilo Tango. Greg, AEC DeKalb County. Utilities are good. Family is good. No self-quarantine. Back to net.
Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that, and I apologize for missing the call. Kilo Mike 4, Romeo Kilo Tango. Thank you for checking in from DeKalb, and I'm glad everything is working well down there. So y'all just stay safe down there. Kilo Juliet 4, Quebec, India, Echo. Please come now.
This is Kilo Juliet 4, Quebec, India, Delta, Alvin, DeKalb County. No problems with utilities, health, or self-quarantine. Back to net.
Thank you, Hal. Kilo Juliet 4, Quebec, India, Delta. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you checking in tonight, and I apologize for the call. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Mike through Romeo, please come now.
Kilo Juliet 4, November Mike Oscar.
All right, Kilo Juliet 4, November Mike Oscar. Please come now with your information.
Roger, this is KJ4 NMO, DC, Walton County. The name is Truman. All utilities is up and running, and everybody's doing well in the family. KJ4 NMO.
Truman, thank you, sir. Appreciate you checking in from Walton tonight. Glad everything is well there. So we do appreciate what you do for us. We'll move on to anyone with a suffix beginning with Sierra through Zulu. Sierra through Zulu, please come now.
Whiskey Bravo 4 Sierra.
KM4ZHZ.
N4 VPI.
November 4, Bravo Whiskey Whiskey. I'm not sure I brought the repeater up that time. Joe, good evening, sir. Go ahead with your information.
This is WB4S, Joe, Forsyth County. All utilities are operational. No family members showing symptoms. And no one self-quarantined. Requesting permission to secure station.
Thank you, Joe. We appreciate what you do for us. Appreciate you checking. And yes, sir, you have permission to secure. Thank you a whole lot. Kilo Mike 4 Zulu Hotel Zulu. Hey, Jonathan, go ahead with your information, please.
This is KM4ZHZ, Jonathan, Dawson County. Utilities are good. No one sick. No self-quarantine.
All right, that's good to know, Jonathan. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you in about 20 minutes over on the other net. Thank you, Jonathan. November 4, Victor, Papa, India. Hello, Rob. How are things in Troop?
Good evening, Don. Utilities are okay. Family is okay, and no self-quarantine. Over.
That is good to know. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate what you do for us down there in that district. Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Sierra through Zulu, please come now.
November 4, Uniform Whiskey Sierra.
W84YIH. All right, November 4, Uniform Whiskey Sierra. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Don. His name here is Francis. I'm in Lee County. No outages in utilities. The family is healthy. And no self-quarantine at this point in time. Over.
Fine business. Thank you, Francis. We appreciate you. Appreciate you checking in with us tonight. Thank you, sir. You take care down there in Lee County. Whiskey Alpha 4, Yankee India Hotel. Go ahead with your information.
Good evening, Don. This is Ed in Gwinnett County. Power's okay, but I've got an XYL with the cold allergies, so we're kind of separated at this point in time from each other. Plus, actually, we've been separated from the world since we came back from LA last week. So that's our story. 3418.
Okay, Ed. We appreciate you checking in tonight, and we hope everything goes well with your XYL there, and you keep an eye on her health and call somebody if you need to. I hope you don't need to, but you keep an eye on it and do it early if you need to. So thanks for checking in, Ed. We appreciate it. All right, any call anywhere, please come now.
Whiskey Sierra 4, Tango Oscar Tango.
KN4 NZK.
Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Uniform.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Quebec Yankee.
All right, we'll pause right there. Whiskey Sierra 4, Tango Oscar Tango. Go ahead with your information, please.
Good evening, Don. Thanks for running the net. This is Whiskey Sierra 4, Tango Oscar Tango. Charlie and Sewanee, AEC for Gwinnett ARES, representing Northside Hospital System and GNR Health Department. No utility problems, no health problems, and no first-person quarantine. And I also, Don, have a second check-in, please.
Yeah, go ahead with a second.
N7GRB, November 7, Golf Romeo Bravo, Mark, Sewanee, Georgia. Same organizations and same health report and quarantine. Back to net.
All right, got both you and Mark checked in, so thank you. I appreciate you checking in tonight, and y'all take care over there in Sewanee. I got one that I got. I didn't get anything except Zulu Kilo. The last two were Zulu Kilo. What's the rest of that call sign? And go ahead with your information, please.
Good evening, Don. Kilo November 4, November Zulu Kilo, KN4 NZK. Jimmy, EC Hall County. All systems are normal. No family sickness. No quarantine. Do have one case confirmed in Northeast Georgia Medical Center. KN4 NZK. Back to net.
All right, Kilo November 4, November Zulu Kilo. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate you checking in from Hall, and glad everything is well there. I hope that one case in Northeast Georgia Medical Center goes well. So you take care up there and try to keep them straight. We appreciate you. Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Uniform. Please come now with your information.
Net Control, this is Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Uniform, Bill, AEC for Union County. Our utilities are all good, family as well, and we are self-isolating.
All right, KE4SU, Bill from Union County. Glad everything is going well there, and y'all out of circulation and don't come down with anything. So that's good that you're doing that. So y'all just be careful over there in Union. Thank you, sir. Whiskey Alpha 4, Quebec Yankee Yankee. Hello, Charles.
This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Quebec Yankee Yankee, Charles, Bartow County. All utilities are good here. We're not sick. Everything is good. Over.
All right, Charles. Appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in from Bartow. Thank you a whole lot. Appreciate what you do. Got Mark checked in, N7GRB. Thank you for checking in there, Charlie. Anybody else? That will be concluding in a few minutes. Anyone else throughout the alphabet, please come now.
This is WA4, Whiskey Alpha 4, Delta, Yankee Delta.
Kilo, Mike 4, Juliet, Lima Mike.
Whiskey 3, Delta, Juliet, Sierra.
Kilo, Echo 4, Romeo, Juliet, India.
Paul, K4RJI, W4GHW.
All right, WA4, DYD. Go ahead, Stan.
Roger. AEC for Walton County. We've got no problems with utilities, and my wife and I are also doing self-isolation at 74 years of age. It's WA4 DYD.
All right, Stan. Appreciate it. Glad you're able to self-isolate. Y'all just stay inside unless you need to venture out. So take care of yourself. Take care of your wife. We appreciate you being there tonight from Walton County. Thank you, sir. KM4JLM. Go ahead, sir.
KM4 JLM, Rick, Lawrence County, about 10 miles south of Dublin. Utilities are fine, family's fine. No further traffic.
All right, Rick, appreciate you checking in from Lawrence County. Glad everything's going well there. Thank you, sir. W3 DJS. Go ahead, sir.
This is W3 DJS, Dave in Decula, Gwinnett County. Utilities are fine. Nobody is sick, and there's nobody in self-quarantine. But I do ask that you will call for my wife who works in a pharmacy.
All right, Dave, we will do that. She is exposed to all kinds of stuff, so y'all take care and just keep an eye on her. So we pray everything goes well. Appreciate you checking in, Dave. KE4RJI, go ahead, sir.
Okay, this is Paul, KE4RJI. I'm the EC for Tift County. All utilities are normal here. Haven't had any reported cases of the virus at our hospital yet. They're supposed to notify me if we have anything. Headed into work, so we'll be keeping an ear out for everybody. KE4RJI.
All right, we appreciate you. Appreciate you checking in tonight, and you have a good night at work, and watch out for yourself, and come on home safely. So thank you. I think we had a W4GHW. I'm not sure. Go ahead and come now.
I apologize. I'm learning a new radio, and I didn't have it set up correctly to know you were on here. I sincerely apologize, but check me in from Turner County with all conditions normal, except I have intermittent internet service. That there's some outage in this local area, and they tell me it'll be fixed within a week, and I'm really happy about that since I'm working at home for the foreseeable future. Again, I apologize for keying up. No excuse other than the old man's ignorance. W4GHW.
I relate to the old man's ignorance stuff, so thank you, Greg. Appreciate you checking. Not a problem at all. Just glad you're here. You stay safe down there in Turner, and take care of yourself. And I hope they get that internet fixed, because I'd hate to be without it. That's where we get our information anymore. So One last call. We got to go to another net in a minute. One last call. Anyone throughout the alphabet, please come now.
KB2 Delta Papa Yankee, Kilo Bravo 2 Delta Papa Yankee.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Bravo X-Ray Oscar.
November 4, Alpha Romeo Yankee.
All right, Kilo Bravo 4, Delta Papa Yankee. Go ahead, sir.
Kilo Bravo number 2 Delta Papa Yankee. I'm a transplant. Name is Tony. Everything's really good here in South Hall, Flowery Branch.
Well, Tony, that's what I had. I'm an old Southern redneck, and I just you can't tell a 2 from a 4. That's all it is. KB2 DPY. Thanks for checking in, Tony. We appreciate it. WB4 BXD. Go ahead, sir, with your information.
Yes, Whiskey Bravo 4, Bravo X-Ray Oscar. Name is Steve, LaGrange, Georgia, Troup County. No and sick. Services are good. No self-quarantine.
Good evening, Steve. I'm sorry about that. Appreciate you checking in tonight. Glad things are well down in Troup County. Y'all just done well down there. N4ARY. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. N4ARY, Aaron in Houston County. Utilities are good, and we have generator and battery backup. Governor Kemp just announced that all public schools in Georgia are to close until March 31st, effective immediately, which was pretty much already the case for us here in Houston County. As far as self-quarantining, I'll be teleworking for the foreseeable future. Other than that, the family still has to go in and out. N4ARY.
All right, Aaron, we appreciate that. Appreciate you checking in from Houston. Glad y'all are down all right down there, and just take care of your family. Appreciate that information about the schools. I hadn't heard that, so thank you a lot. We appreciate it. I hope we didn't miss anybody, but we're going to have to close out. We've got another net starting at 7 o'clock, so I'm going to have to close out here and get out of here. So thank y'all for checking in tonight. We had a good crowd. It's like we've got almost 60 tonight, and we appreciate it. We appreciate the reports from all over the state so that we can try to keep a handle on what's going on and what takes place, what changes are coming up. So we thank everyone for checking in tonight. Y'all just stay safe, wash your hands, and watch who you kiss. That's all I can say. Have a good night. Georgia ARES would like to thank you for your participation in this net and for your desire to provide information for Georgia ARES throughout this event. We will now return this repeater and reflector to regular amateur use. We'd like to thank Frank, K4SJR, for the use of his repeater. Good night, everyone. This is KJ4UC out.
Remote system unlinked.